you're talking at her and you're saying things, but you're not creating situations for her to feel. You're not painting pictures.
Click the link below to get the ebook, Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mr.locario.com right now to get your copy today.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
How often are you swiping?
I'm gonna say like maybe a couple times out the day. It's not too long. I would say maybe about like 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes a day?
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
See, that's just mistake number 2. So mistake number 1 is that you're not on enough apps. Mistake number 2 is you're only swiping for 5 minutes. Now, what does your profile say?
Let me go to it right now. Cause that was one of the profiles that you guys like reviewed, and then you told me like to, cause I had to think about the whole face shit. I'll take that off. Now I'm got that. Hit me when you're looking for dick in a good time. What happens with Kobe stays with Kobe.
Oh, I remember you. I remember you now. So you said, okay. Look, this is the thing. Now, the situation. I say this. This is what I say that you could do that could actually really help you out. 1, you got to get on more apps, my brother. You got to get up on the Tinder. You got to get up on the Bumble. You got to get up on the OkCupid. You got to get up on the Hinge. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to get up on the Field, FEELD. That's the one where the chicks just want to fuck. Now, the reason why I say you have to get on more than one app or multiple apps is because there are certain women who are on Tinder who are not on BLK. There are certain women who are on OkCupid who are not on Tinder. There's some women who are on Bumble who are not on BLK. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is that because you're only on one app, right? That's like being only at going to one bar or one party. You understand what I'm saying? There might be other bars and places where there's women that will want to fuck with you, but you don't know because you're not there. You see what I'm saying? So let's say you're on fucking BLK and there's only girl A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You understand what I'm saying? But on Tinder, it's HIJKLMNOP, and on fucking Bumble, it's QRS. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're missing out all these other girls that can want to fuck with you, but they don't see you because you're only on BLK. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one. You got to get on more of them apps. Right. So you got to get on more of the apps. Now, 2, the second thing you got to do, right, is you have to be on there for more than 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So what I would say to you is you need to swipe. And let me ask you this: when you swipe, do you swipe on everyone, or do you just are you picky about your swipes?
Yeah, low-key picky.
Okay, stop that. Swipe on everybody. Now, the reason why I say that is because when you swipe on everybody, what happens is that you get through more matches faster. And then what happens is that you'll end up matching with more women. And then you could see out of the women you match with, which ones are fuckable or not. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that, right, the fact that you're being picky on who you're swiping on. And especially if you're only swiping for 5 minutes, bruh, you're not getting to enough women. You see what I'm saying? So you got to swipe on everyone for at least 45 minutes to an hour every day. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. You see what I mean? So get on the apps. Get the premium shit for the ones that you need to get the premium for. Swipe on everybody. Out of the women that you swipe on, look and see which ones you want to respond to, because you don't got to respond to everybody, because everybody you're not going to be interested in, right? But then the last thing I'm going to tell you to do, let me ask you this. Are you on a Bad Boy membership?
Yeah.
Okay, now, what I want you to do is, again, look at the program. I'm going to pull it up on the screen real quick. So I got the program, how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites, right? Now, and also the how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. So you got to watch those two again. And basically what I'm saying in there is that, see, you're trying to just like basically hook up with a lot of these chicks, right?
Right.
All right. So now what happens is that you got to have a player profile, right? So there's a reason why on this picture, I'm in a fucking, one of these like fucking wife beaters that these gym niggas be using. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that your profile has to have sex appeal to it. Right now, the stuff you say in your bio, because what did you say again? You said if you're ready for some dick. What did you say again?
Yeah, let me see. It says, hit me when you're looking for dick in a good time. What happens with Kobe stays with Kobe.
Okay, now you could say the same exact thing, but what you would need, what's going to make it a little bit more enticing is you want to make it more colorful so that when the girl reads it, you understand what I'm saying? It's not so plain on the paper. Because this is the thing. What you're saying is nothing wrong with what you're saying. But what happens is that's better said than read. You understand what I mean? Now, when things are read, you want things to paint more of a picture so that it entices the imagination. You see what I'm saying? So for example, like instead of saying, when you're ready for dick, come holler at me, right? You can say the same thing, and you can say, for example, when you could say, I'm just going off the top of my head, you could say some shit like, when you're ready for something long, hard, and that's going to satisfy in between your legs and get you extremely wet, hit me up. You understand what I'm saying? You see how that sounds more like it's like an image, and then the image creates the feeling which entices her to get at you. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, because if you're just saying come get the dick, she can get the dick wherever. You understand what I'm saying? But when you paint the picture of when you get this long, hard, fucking, you know what I'm saying, shit that's gonna get your pussy dripping wet, that paints a picture. You see what I'm saying? Which makes her feel a certain thing.
Wondering, like, so that might be a problem, like, with my game in person too, because I was wondering, like, recently I fucked a girl like a couple weeks ago, but before that I hadn't had sex in like a year. But I was like approaching bitches like a lot.
Right.
I was, well, probably not as much as you and Miles, but like every time I go out and I would see like a bitch I want to holler at, I would go holler at her. But like usually my normal approach would be like, hey, what's your name? How you doing? And then like she'd tell me her name and I was like, all right, yeah, my name is Kobe, nice to meet you. And then I'll be like, oh, you got a man? And then she'd tell me no. I'm like, all right, put my number in your phone. And then she put my number in her phone. And I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to be a boyfriend or nothing, but hit me up when you're friends with benefits or like a fuck buddy situation. And then she'd be like, all right. But like a lot of bitches, they'll be like, they'll smile, they'll like blush and shit, but I ain't heard like nothing back from like.
Right, because and see the reason why is because what happens is in those situations, right, you're doing more talking than sort of like what I mean is you're talking at her and you're saying things, but you're not creating situations for her to feel. You're not painting pictures. You see what I'm saying? So what it is like, okay, perfect example. Let's say I was chilling with you, right? And I said, and we were like in a like a apartment building or some shit like that. And I said, yo, there's a chick, but there's two doors, right? And I say, behind this door, there's a chick that she's cute. You understand? Behind door number 1, there's a cute girl, right? Now, behind door number 2, there's a girl who looks amazing, has a fat ass, thick thighs, juicy lips. You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm being more descriptive with door number 2 and the girl? So now what happens is because I'm describing and painting a picture of what you might get, right? You're more enticed to pick door number 2 than door number 1, because in door number 1, I just said she's cute. Okay, she's cute. What does that mean? I don't know. My cute might be different than your cute. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm describing and painting a picture behind door number 2, what happens is more likely you'll pick door number 2 because you're getting a visual of what you're going to be getting. You're getting a feeling of, damn, she got some juicy ass lips. She got a fatty, she got some thick thighs. Like, God damn, like, you know what I mean? So you start to imagine what it would be like. So when you're having a conversation with a woman, instead of just saying to her, hey, yeah, what's up? How you doing? Let me get your number. Yeah, we should hook up sometime, whatever. That's cool. But what happens is that when you're having a conversation, right? What you want to do is you want to be able to flirt and build sexual tension so that girl can feel, you understand what I'm saying? The situation. You understand what I'm saying? See, K Zaggin, shout out to K Zaggin 20 in the chat. Says, stop telling women you're not trying to be their boyfriend. Tell them what you're trying to do, not what you don't want to do. That's a fact. So when you're talking to the girl,
say it again. I can hear you.
So he said, stop telling women. So stop telling women you're not trying to be their boyfriend. Tell them what you're trying to do, not what you don't want to do. So what a lot of guys say, well, I don't want to be your boyfriend. I don't want to take you out on a date. You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to tell them what you want to do, but what you want to have is you want to have it inside the conversation to where she can feel the situation. So if you're talking to the girl, the next time you talk to the girl, right? You go up to the girl, or you say, hey, how you doing, miss? She's like, oh, I'm good. You're like, listen, I came over here because I thought you were sexy as fuck, right? What's your name? Jennifer, nice to meet you. This is Kobe. My name's Kobe. Listen, what you doing next week, Friday? And then she'd be like, oh, I don't know, nothing, just chilling. Well, listen, I was thinking, I think me and you should get together because I'm staring at your lips and you got some sexy ass lips and your lips are turning me on. And I'm thinking about all the things that I want you to do to me with them lips. And I'm gonna tell you what I want to do to you with my lips. You see how like we're flirting now, right? So now if you see her smiling, smirking, giggling or whatever, right? And then you see what I'm saying? Then you say to her, listen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my number and I want you to text me tonight. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up something for Friday, right? So then you say, take out your phone. She takes out her phone. You say, hey, listen, before I give you my number, let me know if you're really ready for this. Because if you ain't ready for this, I'm gonna just walk away. Listen, because I'm gonna be very intense on that pussy. So I need you to make sure you're good with this. So tell me you good with this. And she's like, yeah, I'm good with this. Okay, here, you see what I'm saying? Like, now that type of girl will more likely hit you up versus a girl that you just say, hey, what's up? I ain't trying to be your boyfriend, but here, take my number. Let's hook up. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is she has to feel it. And so because this is the thing, what makes a woman chase you is she has gotten a taste of you. You see what I mean? The taste of you is the thing that makes her want to chase you and want to get more. You see what I'm saying? So if she's not really getting a taste of what it feels like to be with you, then she's not going to respond really in a lot of cases because you're just another guy that just, got her number. You see what I'm saying? So you got, exactly, because like you said, you got to sexually entice the woman. You feel what I mean? And that's what it is. What it is that a lot of guys, they just talk to women, but they don't paint pictures to make the woman feel. You see what I'm saying? So you have to paint the picture to make her feel, which is going to entice her to want to chase. And the chase means is that's when the girl's gonna get back to you. That's when, because you can still hit a girl up and then have her chase you, meaning that you hit her up, you text her, you say, what's good? What you up to this week? Let's get together. And she's like, oh yeah, let's do that, blah, blah, blah. And then she's trying to get at you. Or you give her the number and then she hits you up. And then she's like, hey, what's up? This is so from yesterday. And you're like, cool, well, listen, look, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get together Friday, come through, do this. So what I'm saying is that, remember, think about it in the sense of painting the picture. And the way you paint the picture is details. The more details, the more descriptive, the more colorful you can get with your words and your actions, are the things that's going to make the woman more enticed to want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, a woman can get dick anywhere, right? But what happens is that when you paint the picture, so if on your profile it says, listen, you know, when we get together, you're gonna get this long, hard cock, and your pussy's gonna be dripping wet, and I'm gonna do, you know, like all of that shit. She's like, God damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that she's getting from you something that she's looking forward to versus just dick. You see what I'm saying? Because if you just say dick, she might say, well, how I know your dick good? You see what I'm saying? But by you painting the picture that your dick is going to be good to her,
dick is a gift.
You understand? Then that's gonna make her say, "Oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna get when I'm fucking with this nigga." And that's the same thing when you approach the girl in person. She's gonna feel like, "Okay, I'm getting this shit." You see what I'm saying? Like this way he's making me feel now. Right, exactly. The way you're making her feel in that moment, that's the thing that's gonna make her want to say, "Let me continue to fuck with this guy."
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.